Welcome gamers to Board Game TV, and today is Terror Tuesday, and we're going to be playing Dark, Darker, Darkest. Alright, now a few words about this game. This game several years ago was a highly anticipated Kickstarter. There was a lot of hype for it, then it came out, and it all came crashing down. Now, one of the reasons it came crashing down was because a lot of people didn't receive their stuff. A lot of people didn't receive their full stuff. The rules were very, very, very badly written. And there were just a lot of problems like that with the game. What this game intended to be was Resident Evil in a box. I've heard that phrase before, and that's more apt. And I'm not talking about the later Resident Evil games. I'm talking about the early Resident Evil games, focused on puzzles, resource management, and then you had, a few zombies and then a few creatures here and there spawn, and you had to destroy them, but you also had to worry about your ammo and stuff like that. Well, what this game turned into was the later Resident Evil games, or zombie side, where you have tons of zombies all over the board. You can't do anything. You're spending your whole time fighting zombies. You can't move around the board, and the rules are written not that great, so it had a lot of problems. However, there is a diamond in the rough in this game, and there is a way to make it what it was at heart. I think it was intended to be the early Resident Evil games, and you can do a few rules and tweak changes to make it so. And that's what I've done. It's been a while since I played it, but we're going to go for it anyways. Now, as you can see, there's the board and there's our heroes. First hero we have is Bruce Romero. He's going to be the blue. Okay. And basically the setup of this game is you have to... it's a mansion, just like Resident Evil, the first Resident Evil. There's a zombie outbreak. There's locked doors that you have to figure out puzzle-wise to open. And then you have to defeat the big boss. And there's creatures also, like in Resident Evil. Hell, there's like infected dogs, infected birds, infected snake. So as you can see, it's like Resident Evil. And you want to move around, try to unlock doors so you can enter the key codes, and you use items to do that. So let's say we saw this lock, and we can go ahead and flip it because it's in our line of sight. Alright, so to open this door we need an item that has a green cross and a yellow square type icon. Well, we have a green cross here and a yellow square here. So one person would have to have both those items and then spend an action point to unlock that door, and then they would keep this. And these are these little terminals here where you can try to open the lab. The lab is the main place you want to get to. It's right here. It has the antidote, and that's where you'll fight the big boss. Now the big boss for our game this time is going to be Helen Cronin. I don't know, and I'll explain more about this stuff as it comes. And these are like elite creatures, and then of course you'll have zombies. So you want to do that to try to remove all these. You put these on there to try to remove all these. You can only put 3 on here, and hope to get all these pieces off of those 3 things. So you're trying to find the right combination of locks. And here we have another lock in a line of sight we can go ahead and open, and there's that one. You gain experience for killing zombies, creatures, unlocking doors. And every time you gain experience, you move up on your board, and then you can pay for the special ability that each person has. You have 3 action points. When you use an action point, you just put it right here, and they can go in any order. Like she can spin 1, then Jack can spin 1, then Bruce can spin 2, and then she can spin 1, and he can spin 2, that type of way. And they each have special abilities. He has a special ability to get a free attack without having to spend an action point. She can heal. And he has an interesting one where he can give or take action points from other people. So if he wanted to, he could give Nina all his action points and she would have 6 action points. And you spend an action point to move, to unlock a door, to search, to fight, that type of thing. Jack here starts with a handgun, which has 8 ammo. She starts with a combat knife. And Bruce here starts with a handgun, which has 8 ammo. And he also gets the decontamination kit, which I'm playing with the toxic rare radiation expansion. And I'll explain that as well. And here's that locked room right there. And you need to get two, 3 locked icons to open this door and to end the radiation, which I'll explain in a little bit as well. So 2 of the 3 on here can be used to open that, and the other third one can be used to try to open this. This game has a player aid tracking system, which I modified to set up our more streamlined rules of the game. And there are a couple changes I'm going to go over real quick to tell you. First of all, when you played this game, you would end up spawning tons of zombies. And I'm going to explain how. So you would do a turn, you would spawn a zombies. Then you would, next turn would be the fire, and then you go back up and spawn more zombies. But in between that, you would have a camera check, and camera checks have the propensity to spawn zombies. Then you would spawn some more zombies, and so you end up spawning way too many zombies. I changed that a little bit. We're not going to be spawning zombies here. This is going to be if the radiation room bursts. That means you're going to have a radiation leak and it's going to move or spread. Same thing with right here. If you had a fire going, then the fire would spread. And then you simply roll a 4-sided dice. Like if the fire started here, you'd roll a 4-sided dice. And if I rolled a 4, that means it would move this way and it would move that way. Fire. And it's the same way with the radiation. The only thing is fire cannot start or radiation cannot start in one of these corner rooms. And so if you rolled one of those corner rooms, same thing with zombies. Zombies cannot spawn in one of those corner rooms. And if you had to spawn zombies and you got one of those corner rooms, or in this case a radiation room, then you would have to put the zombies like right there next to you, or an adjacent room. Well, I don't think that's a good rule, so I say we roll again until we get a room that we can put the zombies in. That's one of my rule changes. Another one of my rule changes is the camera. I get the theory behind the camera. That the boss is watching you on the camera. He sees you, so he lets loose a horde of zombies to come try to stop you. However, you can be in a position, and the tile setup is random. Except the 4 corner rooms always go in the 4 corners, and this always goes here. And then you randomly choose other rooms. And they have a good sized tile stack, so you can have a lot of variety. But the thing of it is you put a camera on one of these symbols right here, a tile that has one of these symbols. And you want the camera to see the most rooms. So in this case, the camera can see the most rooms going down. It can see 2 rooms. Walls block its line of sight, and we have a camera up here that can see these 2 rooms, and then we have a camera down here that can see these 2 rooms. However, there is ways to where you can have 3 cameras seeing you at one time. So what you would do is you would do a camera check for every camera. So you could end up, if you rolled poorly, you could have 3 zombie spawns back to back to back, then plus this, and then plus this, all in the same turn. So you have 5 zombie spawns in the same turn. And when you spawn a zombie, you grab a token and you don't know what's on the other side of it. It could be 6 zombies, could be 1, it could be a special zombie. So, like I said, pretty soon, the board game is just overwhelmed. However, I changed that with the camera check. And if, let's say you have more than one camera looking at you. Alright, you make the camera check on the first camera. If you fail, okay, we spawn in zombies, we roll randomly to see where they come, and then you don't have to worry about any more camera checks. Because she saw you, the bad guy saw you on the camera and spawned the zombies. So why would she see you on one camera and then see you on the second camera? Oh, I'm going to spawn some more. And then on the third camera, oh, I see him again. It's the same. They're at the same spot. It just doesn't compute. However, if you make that first camera check and there's a second camera pointed at you, then you have to make another camera check to see if that camera spotted you. If that camera spotted you, okay, we spawn the zombies as normal, and then move on. However, if that camera missed you, and if there was a third camera eyeing you, then you would do a third camera check. And if you successfully pass that, hey, it's great. We move on. If you unsuccessfully pass that, we spawn zombies like normal. Okay. I think that lessens the zombies on the board. I mean, you want the game to be hard, but you just don't want it to be Resident Evil 6. You know? Anything like that, where there's just so many zombicide. You don't want it to be zombicide. This game is not meant to be zombicide. When you search a room, you can only search it once. When you're successful, we'll put this little gray token on there to show that it's been searched. There's little symbols on these tiles, and if they ever come up, we'll explain what they mean. There was another thing here with this thing right here, where if your group is split, you do these guys and you do this guy, and then you would end up rolling a terror die or having movement and separate fire outbreaks. Just forgo that. You know, once their turn is done, you put them at the bottom, and if there's a fire or zombie movement needs to be, you do it. Doesn't matter if he's over here or whatever. I'm just going to keep them all in the same one. I don't like that system there. I think that's pretty bad. So when we get to this one, we have one last round to try to get the lab, get the antidote, and if we can't, we lose. These are entrapment tokens. If a zombie is able to entrap you, you lose all your action points until either that zombie's killed or all the zombies are killed. If you get bit and you get infected, you get one of these. It's a virus token. You get 2 of these, you start slowly becoming a zombie, and that's what this area right here does, is check to see if you start becoming a zombie. There's an antidote in here somewhere. The guy with the radiation suit can clean up radiation. And in the second round, because I have that, we're replacing, remember that zombie spawn. In the second round, we are going to have a radiation leak, and it's going to start here. And so we're automatically going to get a radiation leak. There may be a few other little things to go over. We'll go over them as we go. Here's our search deck to search for cards. That's a funny little thing about it too. You see the hands, tells you it's a one-handed weapon. He's holding this and he's got that, so his hands are full right now, and then any other items you would get, you would put in a backpack, and then you'd have to switch them around, and it costs you an action point to switch around stuff, and it costs you an action point to trade and all that kind of stuff. These are our dice. When we randomly roll, since we have a 4x5 grid, we roll the 4-sider, and then we roll 6-sider, and hope we don't get a 6. And it tells you where to, that's how you figure out where you randomly spawn things. When you spawn zombies, you'll put this token down, and if they are not in line of sight, the token will stay down until you go in line of sight, and then you'll flip it over and you'll decide how many zombies. It tells you how many zombies, or if you have special zombies. As you can see, we have dice. This is a success when you fight, when you search, when you defend, that type of thing. This is a failure when you fight, when you search, when you defend. This is a pushback. So if you got an item that can push somebody back or something, pushes them back. This is a range type thing. So if you got a gun and you roll one of these, the gun can shoot extra range. Like, as you can see, his gun has a range of 1, so it can shoot to one other room. This is a retreat. If you roll this, you can freely retreat 1 space. When you roll a failure token in combat, it cancels out another die roll. So let's say I were to roll 3 die and I were to roll, I don't know, 2 hits and a failure. Well, this failure cancels out 1 hit, so I'm only left with 1 hit. A failure can ironically cancel out another failure, so if I roll 2 failures like this, then these 2 could cancel each other out. We have the zombie die. That's what they use. Of course, this is damage. This is a bite. You get infected, you take an infection token if you get one of these. This is 2 wounds. Fear. It's where you panic and try to run away. Entrapment. One of these, which is a like a special type thing. Let me see if there's anything else on here. Nope. Okay. And then we're going to also be rolling this die called the terror die. As you can see, here's a fire. That means a fire is going to happen if we have to roll it. We have a movement. We have a elite monster. Zombies. And that kind of stuff. So that's basically what we're going to be doing. We start in the middle. Now the first thing you do, of course, is we're going to have phases. We have event resolution. Alright. We have survivor regroup, camera check, zombie spawn, and zombification. So here we go. So event resolution. Now, however, first thing you would do would normally in a normal game, you're spawning zombies. But remember, we took that out. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove this here, and you're going to have a radiation check. Now, if we had a radiation right now, we'd roll the die to see if it moves, but we do not have a radiation leak. However, we are going to start the game with 1 group of zombies on the board somewhere. And we're going to go ahead and roll the die and see where that pops up. And we have 2, 3. So we're going to have some zombies in here. Now, we can't see them. We don't know what they are. They're behind locked doors. And like I said, this lock is in our line of sight. This lock is in our line of sight. So they're in there. We don't know how many there are, but when we open the door, we'll find out. And we're going to have to eventually open that door. Okay? So survivor regroup, where our survivors are already grouped. Okay. And then we have camera check. Alright, now we are in line of sight of a camera. Okay? And how that works is we're going to roll 3 die. 1 for every survivor. Okay? If we get a failure, we're spawning zombies. Okay? Anything else, it's okay. So let's roll. And we did not get a failure. So we're not going to be spawning zombies on our camera check. Now we are only in line of sight of this one camera. This camera does not see us. That camera does not see us. Okay, zombie spawn. Now normally here, see, there's our camera check. Now normally you would spawn zombies, but we already spawned our zombies. We went ahead and did a little bit out of order, but we spawned our zombies. The 5 is the virus zombification type thing. We don't have to worry about that right now. None of us are infected. So now it is our hero's turn. Okay, remember we have 3 action points apiece. So first thing we're going to do is I think I'm going to take Bruce, and he's our blue, and we want to unlock this door. We want to do that. And we also want to get out of line of sight of that camera because we don't want the cameras to see us. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably spend, for Bruce though, how about this? We're going to do this. I know I want one person to search this room right here, and then I think I want everybody to move here. So let's see here. What are we gonna do? Okay. Alright. We have 3 people in here. And this game goes a lot by how many people you have. And we'll eventually get into combat and you'll see how that goes, and we'll have to defend and you'll see how that goes as well. So we have 3 people here, and I'm gonna roll 3 dice. Okay, let's see. Survivor may spend 1 action point to search a non-destroyed room. Remain survivor and then together with the terror die. Okay. So we're going to roll the terror die. And we're going to see what we get. Okay, well, we got 2 successes. We got to retreat, and we got this. A special creature will be spawned. Okay, so let's find our special creature, and I randomly mixed them up, and we have the security guard. And that's him. Okay, so we'll put him right here. However, we did get 2 successes, so yeah, that's great. So let me get his character on the board, and we're gonna go ahead and spawn him before we get his character out and put him on the board, and then we'll explain what his thing means. And he shows up at 1-5, which he cannot, so we're gonna have to re-roll the die. 3-1. Nope. Yep, he can show up right here. Okay. So let's do that. Let me get his figure and we'll spawn him. Alright, so we spawned our security guard, and here he is right here. He's going to be right there. I already did for Bruce one of his action point. I put this down to show that search. And remember, we had 2 successes. So if we have 2 successes, Bruce can take 1, and then he can give another card to anybody else in that room. So he's going to take the first one, and he finds an antidote. Okay, well that helps. And then the second item is a fire extinguisher. And who do we want to give this to? Let's give it to Nina. Well, yeah. Sure. We'll give it to Nina. Okay. Alright. We'll give it to Nina. Now, that was Bruce's turn. And then I'm going to spend another action point, and we're going to move Bruce right here. Nina's going to spend an action point, move. Jack's going to spend an action point and move. Okay. Alrighty. I can have Bruce search again, but however, I'm not sure I want to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to trade. Bruce is going to spend an action. No, Nina's going to spend an action point. And we're going to have her trade combat knife for decontamination kit. So now she got a fire extinguisher and decontamination kit. And Bruce is going to spend an action point, his last one, to unlock this door. Alright, so we have unlocked this door. We take this. If I want to, when we go to the code key thing, we can take off these two. So I'll give him this. He's going to gain an experience point for unlocking the door. His action points are all used up. Nina's are not, and neither are Jack's. So, what I want to do is I want to search. Maybe we'll search with Nina. How about that? We search with Nina. 3 people in here. Okay, well, I got a failure. So that means it was unsuccessfully searched. So that's her action points. What I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about having Bruce give Jack his action points. I'm thinking about doing that. And I'm thinking about having, so he'll have 2 action points. So what I'll do is I'll trade the key code to Jack. That's 1 action point. Well, no. What I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have Bruce take Jack's 2 action points. So we'll put that there. And Bruce is going to move here. And then he's going to enter the key code. Okay. And we're going to take off this one and that one. So those 2 key codes. So we've already unlocked our first key code. There's a little ammo token in here. If we needed to, we could get some more ammo. However, we don't need to. You know, we're on full health. And that is the end of that turn. Okay. So now we're going to do this thing again. Now normally, like I said, he would be there, but we're not going to do that. Fire spreads. Well, there's no fire. 3 camera check. We do not have to have a camera check. 4 spawn zombies. So we're going to spawn some zombies. 3 and 2. Alright, that's going to be in the that room, so we'll roll again. 3 and 6. Okay. 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so guess what? We got some zombies right here. Spawned right where we were at. And we're going to put the token here. Now we're going to flip this over since they are in line of sight. And we have, special zombie. Now we have to roll a 4-sided die. And then add 1. See how many we get. We got 2. So we're going to get 3 biter zombies in here. So let me put them on the board. Okay, so I spawned our 3 zombies. I want to leave this little thing here to just keep that to remember. Because this is the whole bag of zombies, and then I have toxic zombies and stuff like that, and I don't want to deal with all that. So what that does is they're called guts zombies, and what it says is that a gut zombie makes a horde more dangerous. 1 bite result as part of it or its horde's attack cannot be dodged by a defense roll. Okay, so there's that. Okay. However, that was the end of the turn. Okay. So it's our hero's turn. They spawn just at the very end. They're not moving. Okay. Because they would have already moved on the board if they'd seen us. Because their movement is in the 2nd phase. Okay? Or if you like roll a terror die and movement comes up. Now they can normally move 2 spaces. And creatures normally move 2. But however, the security guard, he has a special thing. He does not move normally. He only activates when you get a special activation, because I guess he's just standing there waiting to shoot somebody. So it's our hero's turn, so we're gonna put these back and we're gonna start shooting some folk. And Bruce has the handgun. We're gonna go first with him, and he's gonna spend an action point, and he's gonna use a handgun bullet. So what does that mean? It means we get to roll 3 dice. And for every hit, we kill somebody. Okay, well, now I got 1 hit. So 1 zombie is dead. he gains an experience. Want to go for attack number 2? Let's go for attack number 2. Okay, I got nothing there. However, I can retreat if I choose to, which is probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to retreat. And then I'll spend his third action, and then I'll go ahead and shoot again. Okay, well that time I got 2 successes. So 2 hits. I kill both these zombies. They're done. We'll gain 2 experience points. And we can move that little token out of the way. It used all his experience points. However, it's Nina's turn. And I'm going to have her search. So we'll spend 1 action point search. Okay, well look, we got 2 successes there. So we'll put a little gray square on there to let us know that we've searched that room. And we get 2 cards. And she gets the radiation suit, okay, and another combat knife. Now she's going to go ahead and keep this combat knife, and so she has a weapon. Make sure, yeah, that's not really one I wanted, but okay. All right. Now, if we want to, we can go in here and search. And I think probably what I'll do is I'll probably take Jack. He'll move 1 in here, and he'll search. Oh, you know what? I forgot to roll the terror die. Okay, so we had that. Oh boy. Okay, let me check something real. Okay, there was a mistake I made. When you unlock a door, you gain 2 experience points. So he's up to 5. However, he's going to trade these experience points in and get a gun upgrade. So we'll do that. And I have the token right here. And what you do is you take this token. Where are you at? Come on, I know you got to be in here. There we go. Put it here to show that we have it. And he's kind of like a gun expert, so he gets to roll 4 dice with the gun. Also, that means a zombie spawns. Now, zombie spawn is going to spawn diagonal, usually to the room where you searched. And remember, we searched here. So we can put one here, here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put one actually right here. Okay. Now we still are not in line of sight, so we still can't see it. Alright. So Jack moved in there 1, and he's going to search. Now he only gets to roll 1 die because there's only 1 of us in there. He was successful. Now let's roll the terror die, and we're going to have movement. Okay, first let's do his successful search. Another radiation suit. Yeah, I thought I shuffled these up real well. Huh. Let's put the thing here to show that we searched. Okay. Alright. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to move our zombies. Now, of course, this room is locked, so he's not moving. The security guard, let's see what he does. See, it moves during creature reaction. After it moves during creature reaction, it performs an attack against each survivor in the line of sight. Okay. So, okay, let's say we had to move him then. He would have been 2. Okay. Now he is not reacting right now. See, that's the thing about it. It says that also it moves during creature reaction. It performs an attack against each survivor in line of sight, and it moves 2 spaces. So we're going to move it. This was a creature reaction. So we're going to move it again. 1, 2. Now this group reacts right here. So it's going to move 1, and we're going to flip it over and see what it is. It's 6 zombies. Okay, so we got 6 zombies there, and they're going to get to move again. So we're going to put 3. They're regular zombies. And 3 more. Okay, that's 1, 2. Alright, so we have it moved 2. I'll move our guys here. Okay. However, it's still our turn. Because the zombies aren't going to react yet. That was just a movement type thing. So, that's another one of the fiddly things about this game. In the middle of your turn, they come. Who knows, you know? So you're trying to figure out, okay. So let's just think that we see them coming, and we start attacking. Now, Bruce, all his turns are gone. Nina went once. I'm sorry. Yeah, once. She's going to attack 2 times. Now she only has to roll 1 die. Actually, what she's going to do, Bruce is going to take both her action points, and Bruce is going to shoot. He's the gun expert, and he's going to use 1 round. Okay, and we got 2 hits. So 2 experience. He takes out 2 zombies, and then he's going to use Nina's last action. Okay, well we had 2 failures, 2 hits. Now these 2 failures will knock each other out, and these 2 hits will be fine. So he's going to get 2 more hits and take out 2 more zombies. Now, there is no friendly fire in this game or nothing, so Jack has 1 action, and he's going to use his gun 1 time, and he's going to get to roll 3 die. And he got 1 hit. So we have 1 zombie dead, he goes 1 experience. And now we've used all our action points, and so it is the upkeep phase. Alright, so we're going to move this here. It's going to go here, and the next round it's going to go back up. Alright, we'll move all our heroes here, and now we have the zombie reactions. Now, we have 1 zombie here, and he's going to attack. He gets to roll 1 die. Okay, and it's a lightning bolt. I forget what that thing is. Combat. Let's see here. Combat die. Okay, come on. See, there's no... Reinforcement. Each reinforcement attack alerts 1 horde of zombies. Okay, well, okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. So he attacks. Got that. No problem. We could defend if we want. But there was no reason to defend. But let's say we wanted to defend. Let's say I roll 2 dice because we roll 1 die for each survivor in the room. And let's say I were to roll 1 success. And then just like a retreat thing there. Okay, that success can be used to cancel out whatever I rolled on 1 die. So if I roll 2 successes, and I could cancel out 2 die for the zombie. Okay, now he's moving. He's gonna move 1, 2, and that is that. 3, camera check. We don't have any camera checks. 4, spawn new zombies. So let's spawn some new zombies. Alright, 2, 4. We're going to spawn some there. Okay. And then virus. Well, we don't have a virus type thing, so we're okay. We're alright. Alright. Alright, so now it's our turn again, and we're going to get all our action points back. Okay. And first thing I'm doing is I'm doing Jack 1 action point, and he's going to move in here. And then I'm doing Bruce 1 action point, and he's going to roll 4 die. Okay, well, he got 2 successes. That's good enough. Kills the zombie, gains experience, and that's 1 action. Now, what I want to do is I want to move him 1 more action point here. And then for 2 action points, I can reload and give myself 4 ammo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend my last action point for Bruce, and I'm going to take 1 of Jack's. And I'm going to give myself 4 more ammo. Okay, that's good. And then I'm going to take Nina. Yep. I'll move her 1. I'll move her 2. And then I'm going to search. Okay, well, I failed and we rolled a creature. Now, what this means is if the creature was wounded, it would regenerate. So you only have 1 creature on the board. However, with my different rules, I play a little differently. I play to where you can have more than 1 creature on the board. In Resident Evil 1, you had more than 1 dog in the game at one time. I mean, you had, so, why not? And let's see what this creature is going to be. It is the gorilla. Oh, he's a sight a little harder. So we have the gorilla on the board. Let's see where he's going to spawn. 1 and 1. Well, that's not going to work. He's going to spawn right here. So we're in a little bit of trouble. The gorilla has just spawned right there. And his miniature actually looks decent. I didn't paint any of these, but here it is. There were gorillas. Which Resident Evil had the gorillas? Wasn't it in Resident Evil 0 had the gorillas? I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. Or they had the little ape monkey things. There was some kind of monkey that were infected. Yeah. As you can see, he moves 4 spaces. So there's that. Alright. And that's the end of our turn. Except for Jack, who can do 1, and I think we're not going to do. I think I'm going to move Jack right here. Well, no, no. All right, we'll just leave Jack. Be done with. All right, so we're done with all the heroes. Okay, it is now our other phase. So, all right, we're back up here to radiation. We don't have a leak, but this is going to move 1. Okay, now we're going to move these up, and we're going to have our monster going, and we'll move him too. He's going to move. Actually, 1, 2, And then I can choose to where I want to move him, I guess. I guess she's the weakest. Yeah, she's probably the weakest. I guess if I were a zombie infected monkey, I saw a guy with a gun, and I saw a lady with a knife. Well, maybe I'd go with the guy with the gun. I'd see him as the threat. So I'm going to move him here, and he's going to get to attack. Okay, so he rolls 4 dice. Okay, I'm sorry. 2 dice. I think this is an error, though. One of these is an error. Because, if he gets a lightning, he bites. If he gets a surge, he heals 2. Yeah, type thing. Yeah, so it says 2 dice on there, so let's roll 2 dice. Alright, so he rolls that and a lightning bolt. Lightning bolts and infected. Now, I'm only 1 in there, so I get to defend 1. And I got 1 success, so I'm going to get rid of the lightning bolt. I don't want any of that mess. But Jack's taking 2 damage. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the markers for them on their damage. And damage tells you how many action points you have. Again, another reason this game had errors on cards. One of these elite monsters has an error on the card. This has an error on the card too. You should actually, the 2 should be right. This 2 should be right there, because then she loses an action point. So he lost 2 wounds. Nina can heal him though, so that's not too bad. Now we have camera check. We're not in any cameras. Spawn zombies. So here we go. We're going to spawn some zombies. Alright, up here. Right there. And virus, no. Okay, so it is our turn now. Let me think what I want to do. Yeah. But before I do that, let's go over these elite guys. You see how these little bullet wounds and stuff like that are. First of all, you got to get him twice here, 3 times there, 2 there, and 1 there to kill him. Keep in mind, he can regenerate if the terror die is rolled right. Or he gets a surge, he can, you know, hurt you and get the bite and all that stuff. So when I wound him, I get to choose where I want to place my wounds. So like if I place 2 wounds here, well then he can no longer do his little infected bite thing. If I place 3 wounds there, and then 2 wounds there, that's for his movement. Or his attack die, I'm sorry, for his attack die. 1 wound there doesn't really do anything. And so that's what you do with that. You negate where you put your wounds depends on where you negate his powers and stuff. Okay? So let me figure out a strategy and we'll come back and think about what I want. Okay, so what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to have Bruce move 1 into here. I want everybody in here to help defend. I'm going to have her move 2. 1, 2. And then Bruce is going to spin an ammo. And remember, he gets 4 die. Okay, well, I'll have that, negate that, and I'll hit him twice. 2 successes. And let's see where I want to put this. I'm going to put these right there on his bite. Because I don't want that bite thing to even come back and hit me. Okay. And then I'm going to spend Bruce's last action and I want to shoot again. And I got nothing that time. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Well, Jack is going to spend action and an ammo. And he's going to shoot. Okay, well, he got one success. So, I don't know, put that right there. And then he's going to go again. Spend another ammo. Alright, we got 2 successes again. I'm not rolling too bad, I guess. Alright, and let's see here. I'm going to put these 2 right there. Okay. And then Jack is going to spend his last turn and another ammo, and he's going to roll. 3 successes. Look at that. Holy cow. That's all I needed. Man, I'm rolling really good. Killed him. Jack is going to gain 2 experience points, and the gorilla is done. We are not going to see him anymore this game. And that was quick. That was a good little thing there. Alright. Nina has 1 action left, and we'll just go ahead and forgo that. Well, actually, no. She'll spend an action point to heal Jack 1. And there we go. Okay. So let's go. Fire spreads. We don't have a fire. Activation. Nothing's really going to activate. We're not adjacent to any of them. He can't go any farther. So that's good. Camera check. We don't have a camera check, but we do have a zombie spawn. So let's spawn some zombies somewhere. Alright. Again, right here. Okay. And virus, we don't have to worry about that. So, we're back to all our heroes' turn. We want to start doing some stuff. So, let's move everybody 2 action points and get here. Okay. So, everybody's got 2 action points. Done. We're done. And we see what this door is from our line of sight. And that is one we kind of probably need to get. So let's move everybody 1 more action point. Right here. Okay, and so that's basically our hero's turn. We've got everybody in the same room. So let's put this down here. And we're moving the darkness track now, and we're going to have our radiation leak. So we're going to have radiation. So we're going to put a radiation token right here. Okay? So there's our leak. We're going to play a little different from the fire. It hasn't gone to an adjacent room yet. It will end up next turn. Okay. We have zombie movement. Now, these zombies are trapped in here, so they're not moving. These are far away. However, this one here is adjacent to us. So we will move these zombies. We will move them 1, 2 here. So we're going to have a boatload of trouble when we open that door. We don't have any camera checks. However, we will spawn some more zombies. Okay, well, I need to re-roll that one. 3. Okay, so spawned zombies right there. Now, we are out of line of sight from them, so they don't see us. And we've already passed their activation phase, so they're not moving. So it's our hero's turn. And who do I want to unlock the door? I probably want... I'm going to have... Because whoever's going to do it's going to gain 2 experience points. I'll have Nina do it. She is 4, she becomes a knife expert, and we can roll more die, 3 die. So there's 1. Okay, so should I search? Yes, I will. Okay, she's spending an action to search. Okay, I got 2 successes, and we have a movement on the terror die. However, they're not going to move anywhere, so that was good. So 2 successes. we find an automatic rifle. Well, that is fantastic. Look at that. 4 bullets. It's a two-handed weapon. So we're going to equip her with that. Everything else is going to be considered in the backpack. So she gets 4 bullets. And what this means is for every success equals 2 successes. Okay? Alright. Then we'll spend her second action to unlock this door. Okay. Now remember, we have to go enter a code key into the code key place to actually do this part. So now we have line of sight. And now we can see what these zombies are. Oh, and we have more biters. Oh, we got lucky. I rolled a 1, so we're going to have 2 biters. And we have the security guard. Security guard and 2 biters. Okay. So let's see what we're going to do. Actually, I'm sorry. These would have activated. They are adjacent. So we're going to move them here and flip them over, and we get 5 zombies. Okay, so now we're starting to get in some bad territory here. Okay, so they moved 2 spaces. So they're in the room that we are in. Okay, so now we have to figure out what we're going to do. Well, I'm going to take Jack, and he's going to shoot. So we'll do that. Okay, well, I got 1 success. So I can kill 1 zombie. I'm killing one of these right here. And he's going to gain an experience point. Then I'm going to take Jack, and he's going to shoot again. 1 success again. 1 more dead zombie. And his last action, we're going to shoot. However, if I kill 1, I get the pistol expert. Okay, I did not get anything that time. However, I did get a retreat. So I think I will retreat 1 space with Jack. Okay. Well, no, because we will defend better. I think we got a lot of problems here, so we need to defend better. Alright. Oh, and we have to put a gray thing to show that we searched. Okay. Bruce's turn, and we'll spend 1 ammo with him in 1 action. And he got 2 hits, so he kills 2 more zombies, gains 2 more experience points. I can do one of these. Shield or a knockback. Okay, let's spin the the experience points, and let's gain the shield. If I can find the freaking thing. Come on. This has got to be ridiculous. Nope. Okay, hold on. Okay, so again we have a misprint. Alright, look, you see the shield there. However, in the instructions, there is no shield thing for his thing. We have the coordinator, which is the hand. See? We have the gun, which is the handgun expert, which we already have, and we have the sharpshooter, which is the arrow thing here. However, he has no searcher thing on there. And we don't have a token for this. So again, it's a misprint. So he's searcher. So he gets to draw, he adds a success. So he gets an extra success when he searches. I know. It's crazy. Okay, so Bruce is going to, I'm sorry, Nina is going to spend her last action and use the submachine gun and shoot into here. Okay, well, we didn't get any successes on that, so that's terrible. Bruce is going to lend her. Actually, no. Bruce is going to spend one more ammo and action, and he's going to shoot into that room. Oh my god. And we didn't get anything on that. Okay, he's going to lend Nina his last action, and she's going to spend the ammo and shoot into there. Oh my goodness, now I'm rolling terrible, so I didn't get anything. Okay, so that's the end of our turn there. Oh boy. Okay, so we moved here. Radiation spread, so let's spread some radiation. 4. So we're going to have a radiation here. Okay. And we have another one there, and one there. Okay. Zombies and creatures activate. We'll do the creature first. The creature's not going to move. However, he's going to, because his special rules say he stands there and he shoots his machine gun at anybody he sees in his line of fire. So he's going to get 4 die. And he's going to just start taking pot shots at us. Okay, this is what we got. Okay, now we get 3 die to defend. We got 2 successes. Alright, so let's see here. I do not want this. He does not have a special thing on here for that. So we don't have to worry about that. And I don't want the fear, because I don't want to separate everybody. So we're going to take 2 wounds. And that'll be Jack. Okay, so there our security guard went. Now we're going to have the way that the structure goes is zombies will activate. Like this one right here would activate and attack. Then these would activate and they would move and then attack. So you're going to have 2 separate fights with zombies. Okay, so it rolled an entrapment. We get 3 defense. And we got no successes, so I have to pick somebody to be entrapped. I'm going to go ahead and pick Nina. Oh boy. I'm going to pick Jack to be entrapped. Now these 2 move in here. And these 2 are the biters, so let me put the little thing there. And they are going to attack. Okay, they got a bite and of course reinforcements. Now, there's no reinforcements anywhere to move around, so we don't have to worry about that. So all we have to worry about is the bite, and we're able to negate that. So that's good. Okay, so all right, we have the zombie. Now we have camera check. We don't have to worry about that. Now we have zombies spawn though. 1-1. Okay, we're gonna do that again. How did I roll 1-1 here? Alright. 3-5. Okay, so we're gonna have zombie spawn right here, and we're gonna flip it, and it's gonna be 2 zombies. And then we check to see if anybody's infected. Nobody's infected. And so now it again is our turn. Okay. Bruce is gonna spend an action to shoot the handgun. He got 1 success. So let's do that. He kills 1 zombie. And we're going to go for one of them stupid biter guys. He's gonna spend another. He's gonna spend his last bullet. Okay, and he got a success there, and kill the last biter zombie off. So the last biter zombie is off. That's fine. He gains experience. He's going to spend his last. He has the combat knife, so he's going to take the combat knife and try to kill that last zombie. And he does. All right, that's good. So he kills that last zombie, gains experience. Jack is no longer entrapped. That zombie has been taken care of, and so it's Jack's turn. And he's going to spend his last bullet to shoot. Well, he got one success and a retreat. So I'm going to take that retreat, and I'm going to move him back, but I'm also going to get one success, and I'm going to kill one of these zombies. Okay, I'm up to 6 on him. I'm thinking about making him a handgun expert too. We'll see. Alright, now it's Nina's turn. Or I want to do something with Nina. I'm going to have her spend another ammo. Okay, well, she got one success and a retreat as well. So she kills this zombie here. She's up to 3. And that was one action. Now I'm going to give her an action. I'm going to let her give an action to Bruce. And Bruce is going to move one turn as well. Okay. So then I have Jack. Who I want to... Who I want to move to. 1, 2. Okay. And then Nina. It's a risk, but I can have Nina search. I'll give her action to Bruce and Bruce will search. Okay, he got 2 successes, so that means he gets 3 successes, which is really good. So we search this room. Let's see what we get. We have a gas can for the chainsaw. Yeah. We have a magazine for the automatic weapon. Okay, and we can go ahead and give Nina again her ammo back. It's 4 ammo for her back, and then we can discard that card. And then the third one, we have another antidote, and I'll give that to Jack. And that's all of our actions. Okay, so it's the end of the turn. So what we're going to have to do is we'll move this. The fire was spread, but we don't have no fire. Activation. Okay, now he is still in line of sight of them, so he will shoot at them. Wow. Oof, that's a hard damage there. They need to do 2. They got 1 success. I'll take out one of these 2s there. Alright, so Bruce is going to take 2 damage. Nina's going to take 1 damage. And we won't have to do anything with the other. Except for the fear. So they can move down actually 1 free space. Okay. Now, he's no longer in line of sight of them, so next time when it's time to move, he'll move. Camera check. We do have a camera check. We have 2 people there. We got no failures, so we're good on that. Now we have zombie spawn. Okay, and we're going to put 1 here. Alright, and that's it for that. So it's now all of our heroes' turn again. And I'm going to take Jack. I'll move him 1. I'm going to take Nina. I'm going to move her 2. And then she's going to spend an action to enter this code in. And so we get to take off these 2. So, you know, we're not doing too bad on the code part. Then that's all for her. Jack is going to spend 2 action points to get some more ammo. So he rearms. And I'm going to spend his experience now that I did that. And he's going to become gun expert. Like Bruce is. So that way he can shoot. He does that, he rolls 4 dice. Of course, let's hope we don't have another misprint here on one of his tokens. Okay. And of course, I'm going to no, not really. Alright, Bruce's turn. I'll spin Bruce 1, 2. And he cannot rearm, and we're short an action point. So what I'll do is I'll let him give Nina the action point, and Nina will heal Jack 1. Okay, so that's it for all of those guys. We've done our turn. Alright, we're down here. And what we're going to do is we're going to have it's going to go there, and so we're going to have a fire spread. And we're going to figure out where we put the fire. So we got a fire going now. Alright, we have a fire here. So fire token goes here. So we got a fire started here. It'll start moving. Alright, anybody move? Well, our security guard will move 1, 2. And then we have camera check. We don't have to worry about that. And now we have to spawn some more zombies. Okay, we are spawning some more zombies. Right here. You see what I mean about zombies? I've whittled it down even. You know, so, you know, just imagine how if I hadn't whittled it down, zombies would be popping up every 2 seconds. Okay, so it's our hero's turn again. We got to put a little rush on things though. Unfortunately, with the security guard still in our way, we got problems. However, what are we going to do? Okay, we have a door here. The security guard's blocking it, but we got a door here. We got to try to get to. We got something there. So first thing we're going to do is everybody's going to go ahead and move 2 spots. Because we know everybody is going to move there in the first place. And we need to we're going to have to try to kill the security guard. Except for Bruce, I'm sorry. Bruce spent his 2 action to rearm as well. So let's put 4 ammo on him. And let's put, alright, 2. And then he's going to move 1. He's going to borrow Jack's and move another. So we're all there. Now Nina has 1 action. She's going to spend ammo and shoot at the security guard. And we got a success. So not really much, but okay. And that is the end of that turn. Okay, so we moved up here, and now we're going to have a radiation go, and it's going to go 4. Now it can't go 4, so another one's just going to pop up right here. Alright. The security guard is going to activate. He is not adjacent, so they will not we were not adjacent to him, so he will not activate. However, the security guard will activate. Remember, he gets 4 die. Okay, let's see here. Let's see what we can block. Oh, we can block 1. Okay, I'll block. Well, the entrapment's not going to matter, so there's that. I'll block 2. So we did all right. Nina just loses. We'll just have Nina lose 1 point of damage. So there's that, and We got to put that there. Alright, now we have camera check. Unfortunately, we're going to have camera check. We're going to roll 3 die. No failures. Okay, good. Zombie spawn. Okay, we have a zombie spawn actually. It's going to be right here. And we are in line of sight. So we have one of these guys. And these guys are a special one as well. I think they are tough guy. These zombies and their modified horde can only be defeated by 2 hits in the same turn. Alright. So we have tough guy zombies. And we're going to have 4 of them. Oh boy. Things are looking dark. They were looking dark at first, now they're looking a little darker. Okay. And that is the end of that turn. Now, I want to kind of get the hell away from there. So, everybody is going to move 1 space. And we're going straight into here with the security guard. Now we can see these zombies. And oh my goodness, another tough group. God dog. Okay. We got 3 of them. Actually 4 of them. Alright. Yay. Okay, so what are we gonna do? Well, we gotta try to kill the security guard. I don't know another way to do it. And try to unlock that damn door. And see if anybody can unlock it. We don't have the stuff to unlock that door. So we cannot unlock that door right now. We just can't. So we're going to have to go this way. Into the fire and zombies and stuff. I don't think we're going to make it. I'll be honest with you, man. But let's see. Alright. Bruce, spin the ammo. 4 die. Let's go. Alright, 2 more hits on old zombie. On the security guard. So we got 2 there. We'll spend another action. That's his last one, and we'll spend another ammo. 2 more hits. Okay, so that's enough to kill. Oh, no, it is not. It is not enough to kill. We were close, but no. 2 more there. And then Jack is going to go. He's a gun expert. Okay, that's fine. Now we can kill that security guard. So he's dead. We will no longer see him. Jack is going to gain 2 experience. And now it is Nina's turn. Now Nina can shoot 2. Because this thing has a range of 2. And she's going to shoot. Spin an action to shoot. She rolls 3 die. And we got 1 success. That's just going to knock 1 down. It's not going to kill it. So we'll spin her 3rd action. Another round. Okay, well, we didn't get any hits on that. So we kind of messed that up. And so that is the end of our hero's turn. Now we are coming to this phase. We're doing our fire spread. And the fire is going to spread. It spreads 3, which is down. Okay, now here is what happens. Fire destroys zombies. For every round, for every token that's in there, zombies are going to take 1 hit. However, these are the tough zombies. So, they're going to take a damage. Now, this one is going to die because he was already down on the ground. So, he's dead. These guys would get knocked on fire. But, however, they're going to move out of there in just a minute. Okay, so we're going to move these guys. 1, 2. Okay, we'll put this here just to let them know. and they're going to get to attack. Okay, 2, 2, and fear. Alright, our defense. Alright, look at that. We were able to defend 2, so I'm only going to lose 1 damage, and we'll give it to Bruce. And we're okay. Camera check. We are in camera check site. No failures though. So we're unlucky on that. Now we have to spawn zombies. Alright, so we spawn ones down here. They are adjacent to us. It's not considered line of sight though, because it's diagonal. It's weird how the little thing goes, but okay. Okay. And that is the end of that. So it's our hero's turn. Okay, we gotta kill these guys, and we gotta kill them quick. We can go this way, put out the fires. We have a fire extinguisher, so you won't get burned if you go into a thing with fire. So we can do that. Okay, so let us attack. Let me think how I want to do this. Okay, so that's what we're gonna have to do. I'm gonna have Bruce spend an action and an ammo, and he's gonna roll. Alright, well, we got 2 hits on that, so I can kill one of them. So I kill one of them, get an experience point. And I'll let Jack do the same. Spend an action and an ammo. Okay, well, I knocked one down. However, I did get a retreat, so I will retreat one. And let's see here. Nina will spend an action and ammo. Okay, that didn't do anything. Alright, Bruce, you're gonna have to spend an action and your last ammo. Okay, well. Alright, so he kills the one that's knocked down. And he knocks down one. No, actually he doesn't. And Jack's gonna go do the same. Spend action and ammo. Try to get this last one. Okay, we did. We got 2 successes. So we killed the last one. He gains another experience. Okay, Nina is going to move 1. Bruce is going to move 1. And that's probably going to have to be it, because she has the fire extinguisher. She can put the fire out. However, she will spend an action point, her last action point, and will heal. We'll heal Bruce 1. And then that's it for Jack. So that's it for this turn. Okay, so let us go here. Now we're going to move this. Of course, we have that there. Alright. Reaction phase. Now, first thing, these monsters are going to move. We are diagonally to them, so they're going to move 1, 2. Okay. Fire will spread 1, so it's going back up. Okay. We won't have to do any camera checks. We have to do radiation though, because the radiation's spreading, and it goes 1, and it goes up as well. Alright, so spawn zombies. 2 and 1. Right here in the radiation room. And that is it. Nobody's infected. It's our hero's turn. We have our full complement back. So, what are we doing? Okay, so she's using the fire extinguisher. She's going to spend an action point to equip it. And she's going to spend an action point to use it. And we put this fire out. Okay. And then we'll spend an action point to move her 1. Bruce is going to spend an action point, move 1. Jack's going to spend an action point to move 1. Bruce is now going to search. He's going to spend an action point, and he has that search ability. Okay, well, we got 2 successes and a fire, so fire is going to spread 2. Well, it's going to stay where it's at, so we got to put another fire token there. However, he did get 2 successes, so let's see what he got. We got an armor, which gives an extra defense die. And we got some radiation peels, which are helpful. We'll give that to Nina. Okay, and we'll put a little black square here to show that we've searched. I can maybe give Jack. The problem is Jack is going to take some wounds if he goes into that room by himself. However, we got to get that fire going. So if a fire out, so because there's 2 fires in there. There's 3 fires, but so he's going to take 3 wounds. That's going to put him down an action point. I can't afford to do that. I can have Bruce do that though. Okay. Well, I can take his 2 action points. Okay, I'm going to take Bruce's. He's going to take 3 wounds. He's moving into here. However, he's going to spend the rest of the action points to put this fire out. Okay. We just got to get moving. We can't stay where we're at. And this fire's putting a damper on us here. That's it for our hero's turn. Okay, so move this up, and we are on our last round. We gotta hurry, or we're doomed. Wow, we gotta get in here. Hopefully, this will be the code we need, and enter the code, or we're in trouble. Okay, radiation. Okay, fire. Okay, well, it's going here. Okay, so we lucked out a little bit on that. We have no zombie movement. Well, we do. No, we don't. Okay, so then we have camera. When we are in line of sight of a camera, so we're going to roll 3. We got no failures. Good. Now I have to spawn some zombies. Okay, some more. Way the hell up here again. Okay. And that is it. Alright, so now it is our hero's turn. Bruce is going to take another wound. Okay, well, well, alright. We're going to have to do like this. We're going to play around. Bruce is going to take another wound. He's down to another action point. I don't know why it says 4. I got it flipped on the wrong side. I'm sorry. It's supposed to be 3. And he's going to spend another action point to put the fire out. This fire's out. I'm moving Nina up here. And she's going to heal him. Okay. Then I'm moving Jack up here. We're good. And we get to see what this lock is. And this is not what we needed. Do we have this? We do have this. Jack is going to spend an action point to open that lock. He's going to gain 2 experience doing so, because he has the red and the black, so that is good. And then he will spend his 3rd action point to come in here, and we get to see what that lock is, and that's the lock we need. Okay, Nina will spend her last action point, move up in here, and Bruce will spend an action point to go. I can search and go up in there. Should I do that? What do we have? We need 2 blacks in that. Well, we have 2 blacks. We do not have the last key part thing we need. Oh boy, yeah, we need one of these little symbols there, and we don't have that. So Bruce is going to move 1 in here, and he'll search. Okay, well, he only gets 1 success, and we're going to have movement. And these 2 will 1, 2. And that's it. He does get 1 success. Oh, it's not what I need. It's a landmine. Freaking frack. Okay, well, we're probably going to lose. The other 3 key was way over here. Oh boy, 1, 2. We did not make it. Oh boy. Well, alright. Let's do this. Radiation. 1. Fire is this way. Great. Camera check? No. Spawn zombies. Right here. Alright, now it's our hero's turn. And I don't think we're going to make it. I think we're going to die by fiat. Of not being able to unlock doors or not being able to move around quick enough. And probably what I'm going to do, probably next game, is I'm probably going to tweak this thing even more. And probably what's going to happen is we'll only have 1 creature on the board at a time. And then we may change that, and then we'll probably change where we spawn zombies every round and just spawn zombies, put that there and spawn zombies every other round. Because we still have all these zombies on the board. I mean, there's still a lot of them. And, you know, we searched pretty good. Okay, so let's end this up. Well, we could have seen this. And we don't have the key to unlock that. Yeah, we do. We have that. We have the automatic and the handgun. We can unlock that. We have automatic and armor. Okay, so let's have Bruce. He's going to give Jack the armor, spend an action point. Jack is going to move 1. Okay. And he's going to move 2. He's going to take a wound. And then he's going to put the fire out. Okay. Because Bruce is going to give him an extra action point to put the fire out. You need 2 action points to put the fire out. Bruce is also going to give him an extra action point to unlock this door. So he's going to move up to experience. He's going to unlock this door, and then we're going to see what these zombies are. Now these zombies are 4. We have 4 of them. 4 regular zombies. They're in the room with a fire, so one of them's going to go ahead and get destroyed. Nina will move her 1, and then we'll move her 2. And she will use her last bullet for the automatic weapon to fire at the zombies. She got 3 hits. Holy cow. So she killed all zombies. Okay. And I guess I can have her search. Okay, we failed. That was her last action point. We'll move Bruce 1. We'll keep Bruce there. We don't want him in the view of the camp. Well, hell. Move him 1. That's his last action point. And move this here. And then that's going to be... That's basically going to be it. I mean... We didn't do it in time. We didn't move fast enough. I may have skipped though. I may have accidentally gone 1 round more than I did. If I think about it, because I may have. So let's just play this in case like I did go 1 more round than I did. Alright, so let's do the radiation 1. Alright, it's gonna stay there. Fire 2. It's gonna move into our room. Eesh. And so we're each gonna have to take a damage. Nina's down. Jack's down. Bruce is not in there. Okay. Camera check. We got 1 camera check. And that's for Bruce. Okay, we were good on that. We do have movement. So we're going to move 1, 2, and we have 4 zombies in there, and they're going to attack Bruce. And Bruce is in some serious trouble. I should have seen that coming. Okay, well, total failure. So Bruce got entrapped. He got bit twice. He's going to take 2 of these. And he's going to take 2 damage. Okay. And then we're going to spawn zombies. Down here. And that's the end of that turn. And it's our hero's turn. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, shoot. You know what? I totally forgot about that. That's 5. They would have moved. However, one of them would have died when they moved in there. And I've totally been forgetting about moving them. Oh well. Let them attack. Yeah. No successes. So she's going down to 2. She got bit. And he's got to go down to 2. Okay. So we're pretty much screwed. Jack will go. He's down to 2 action points. And he'll go. He rolled no successes. Alright, so his last piece of ammo. He got 1 success. So he kills 1 zombie. And gains an experience. Bruce has the knife. He got no success because we had a failure. And his last, no. However, he can retreat. Nina has 2. She has with the knife. And we're going to give her knife expert. So I'll roll 3 dice. No, 1 success. So that's killed 1. And last turn, No successes. Okay, so Nina bit the dust. I mean, well, she's going to anyways. We're going to anyways. Alright, so that's the end of that turn. That's for action point. So we move this. Alright, everybody's going to take another damage. Except Bruce isn't. He actually is in a different room. Okay, we're going to... Radiation. Okay, it's going to stay there. Fire moves 1, so it's moving up. But we still have a burn token here. Okay, camera check. Well, we got a camera check for Bruce. He passed. We're going to have a zombies action, so these zombies are going to move here. There's one zombie here. And he's going to move. And then line of sight, tough zombies. Here we go. 3. Oh boy. And then here we go there. Okay, so you can see how this is just devolved. Really bad. And we're going to have zombie attacks. Let's do up here first. 2 in a trap. No successes. So we'll let him have 2. And Nina becoming trapped. We have zombification we got to do. Let's go ahead and finish off these attacks. They can never roll more than 6 dice to zombies, no matter how many are in space. So we're going to roll 6 dice. He gets 1 defend. He didn't even defend. He's going to take 2 and an infection. He's already really infected. 2 more damage. Yeah. And so that's going to be the end of that. And then we would move, spawn zombies, but there's no point in it. We're dead. We didn't make it in time to fight this Helen Croman lady. Okay, so as you can see how the game, we had a good thing going, and then all of a sudden it all went to hell. And it's usually because of the zombies and the fire and all that stuff. I spent way too long down here, going back and forth and back and forth. Spent way too long doing that. I didn't get lucky on my searches either, to where I should have got keys for that. As you can see, there is a gem of a game in here somewhere. It's where if you can tweak it and do things differently, how you can see a good tweak. So like I said before, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tweak it again for whenever we play next time. And only 1 creature can be on the board at a time. I'm going to move this here. And I'm going to move this here as well. And what I'm going to do is we'll have a zombie spawn every other round. And then instead of rolling to see for zombie spawn, we'll roll a die for a radiation burst. And if we get a failure, that radiation burst. If not, we're good to go until this round right here where we have a radiation burst. I think if we tweak that, and I don't, and you know, I randomly pick the tiles too, so I think if we tweak that and we move, we tweak those tweaks, and when we play, we don't stay around in here as long, and we have a little bit better luck. I think we can do a lot better next time. I honestly do. So that was Dark, Darker, Darkest. Like I said, it's a fun game. If you can get it tweaked to where you want it, then I think you very much have that Resident Evil experience. Although, you know, we searched a lot and we got a lot of stuff, but we didn't get what we need. But I didn't use his armor either for defense. I could have, but we were dead that last little round anyway. We just took too long. And that's what this game is. You just can't take so long. I'm also thinking about maybe adding another space. Actually, maybe adding another space or something there to where you can have 6 rounds. So we'll see. But I hope you enjoyed that. And like I said, next time we play, we'll try to change the tweaks and maybe we get it tweaked to a good game together. So until then, hope you have fun and goodbye.